At GNPC Foundation, beneficiaries of our scholarship scheme also dedicate their time to improving the world around them. For receiving support to acquire knowledge, they also return with a mindset to give back to society. Mostly, their drive to help find solutions to problems in their local communities pushes them to seek further knowledge to enable them to contribute to solving them. Today, we put the spotlight on one of them, Dr. Mary Dede Ansong, who had interest in helping deal with the many myths and misconceptions surrounding sickle cell disease in Ghana.
Millions are affected by sickle cell disease, and every day in Africa we have 1,000 babies born with sickle cell disease. Unfortunately, we also have as high as 500 children dying every day in Africa from sickle cell disease. 1 in 3 Ghanaians have the sickle cell trait, but many do not know their genotype. And even after they know their genotype, they do not know the preventive options, they do not know the decisions to take.
Though a medical doctor, her specialty was not in this area of health. If she could only get support for further studies in this area, Dr. Mary Ansong could assist with education, health advocacy, health screening, and research so that Ghanaians can make informed decisions. So she approached GNPC Foundation and justified why the foundation needed to sponsor her for a Master of Science degree in Clinical Embryology at the University of Oxford.
Dr. Dominica, I'm really interested in sickle cell disease, and I promise you I'll make you proud. And I told him that I'm not going to be like the others who would be trained by GNPC or learn about a condition and they wouldn't make Ghana benefit. I'm doing this out of passion. I know that people need it.
When she got her admission to Oxford, her dad went bankrupt. So finances, it would have taken a miracle, and it was actually a miracle because she moved by faith. We didn't have any connections with GNPC, but she's a woman of faith. She walked in, and GNPC, I don't know, I know actually, God touched their heart to see the bigger picture.
GNPC Foundation indeed saw the bigger picture and offered her the scholarship to pursue her dream and passion.
The training was very rigorous, to be honest, but by the time I was done with Oxford, I felt well equipped to tackle the sickle cell problem head on. What GNPC did for me, like it brought out qualities in me that I didn't even know that I had through my experiences at Oxford University.
After her studies, Dr. Mary Ansong returned to Ghana and began the process of making GNPC Foundation proud as she promised.
I saw the help from GNPC as vital to save lives and help people just have a better quality of life.
In line with her vision to see tangible changes in how sickle cell disease and its related challenges are managed in Ghana, she set up the International Sickle Cell Center with her pharmacist twin sister, Martha Wiafe. To give this volunteering work the fullest attention, both have resigned from their permanent jobs.
There's this drive to better people's lives. It's like the oxygen she's a health worker, I'm a health worker. So already we were doing something in that light, but ISCC has opened it up so we get to help more people. Even though we are no longer practicing as pharmacists and doctors, we are practicing it every day in ISCC, day in, day out, whatever we do, just that we are not sitting in, either I'm not in the pharmacy, she's not in the hospital. And it's been multiplied, and the effect has been magnified, yes, through this charity work we are doing.
Through GNPC, I've been able to save a couple of lives, and last year we were able to screen more than 6,000 people for their sickle cell genotype, and we did that in partnership with about 23 Ghana Health Service facilities. We've been able to donate over 5,000 bottles of morphine syrup in 13 regions, okay, to support sickle cell clinics, both adults and children alike. And the medications didn't even support only people with sickle cell disease, people with cancer, people with chronic pain, people who had had accidents, surgeries. As one of the facilities organized a surgery because of our medication. for people, and that's the impact that we've been able to make. We've been able to take 2 people back to school. So GNPC took me to school, and through GNPC's support, I've also been able to give 2 people their help through ISCC.
Doris Benjamin Tete is one of those they have put through school. She is a sickle cell patient.
Back then, every 2 weeks, I'll always be admitted at the hospital. Today I'm sick, tomorrow I'm at home, the next day. Sometimes middle of the night, they have to carry me and drive all the way to Kolebu for treatment because I was in crisis. So through that, I met Maria and Martha, and they guided me, do this, don't do this, do that. And by God's grace, for the past 2 years, I've not been admitted. They taught me to eat the good food, to take my medication and drink a lot of water. And they also put me on hydroxyurea. Yeah, which it's very, very helpful. And I like it because since then, for 2-3 years, I have not been admitted at the hospital, and I'm strong and I'm back in school.
It's all been worth it. We were saving lives back then, but now we are saving even more lives. I don't think as a pharmacist I would have been able to touch the millions of lives that I am. It was in the hundreds, but now we are talking millions now. So it's GNPC has been like she said, I want to borrow her word, catalyst in everything that we've done so far.
I'll call GNPC the land and the soil, and let's say I'm the seed. I was planted and I grew and I had branches. So the branches produce fruits, and other people have come under the shade. So there are lives that have been saved. My twin and I have found our purpose at a very young age. I feel very fulfilled at a young age, and I'm not now going to look for my purpose. Like, I found my purpose, and I'm doing this out of passion, not because of money or anything, because we are doing this full time. We are not earning a salary, and it's not because we are not qualified. We are very well qualified.
Dr. Dede Ansong and her twin sister are happy because they are seeing the results of their hard work. GNPC Foundation is also proud to be associated with this good work because Dr. Ansong has been able to keep up with her obligations and assisting others at the same time. GNPC Foundation, we have indeed impacted lives.